Hey y'all, it's Lindsay. Today I thought I would bring you along with me as I share what I eat in a day on keto. Lauren and I are sitting here on the front porch while we watch the traffic go by. But so far today I've had 2.5 cups of coffee with heavy cream, and the only reason why it was 2.5 is because that was where the pot ended. So anyway, we've been sitting out here enjoying some nice weather. Uh-oh. Lauren got a scrape on her knee and it's a little bit tender. Alrighty, almost 9:40 and I'm starving. Time for some breakfast. So I had all that coffee and now I'm having water. This is some leftover frittata that I made a few nights ago. This is hot. Just eggs, some sausage, like ground, regular Jimmy Dean's sausage, and some colorful peppers. And then I just heated it up, topped it up with some of my homemade mayonnaise and some Cholula, because anytime I eat eggs, that's what I do. So this will be my breakfast today. Okay, it's after 12 and I'm hungry. It has not been 3 hours since I ate last, and I'm struggling with that mentally, but I feel like I need to eat some food. So here we go. I have a little chef salad that I put together. This is some spring mix and some of the Sargento's Colby Jack cheese, kind of just like cut up in little squares. A couple of slices of the Hormel's Naturals smoked ham. And then I also have some cucumbers cut up. I have some hard-boiled eggs. Actually, that's only one hard-boiled egg just sliced up. And then I have some of my homemade ranch drizzled on top, and working on my third glass of water here. It's almost 1 o'clock and it now feels as good a time as any for a cup of coffee. Hey, it is 3:45. All the girls are up from their quiet time and I'm starving. That coffee had only cream in it, and I feel like my lunch was super light today. I feel a little bit more inspired with having had that chef's salad. I wish I would have remembered to put bacon crumbles on it. I have my crumbles from Sam's Club that I could have put on there, but I totally spaced on that today. So that was a missed opportunity for sure. But anyway, I am hungry. I want something very calorie dense. I need some more fat today because, to be honest with you, I don't feel like I've had a sufficient amount of fat. And I don't really want to make myself a cookie in a mug or, one of my little single serve cookies. I just don't know. This is the part where I'm just a little bit frustrated with myself for not having made a more specific, intentional plan as far as snack type things are concerned. Anyway, that's kind of where I'm at right now, but I am so hungry and I need more fat. But I don't want to make anything. That's the stressful part. Like, not stressful, that's the part where I feel like I kick myself in the pants all the time. Like, all the time. But I should just grow up and quit acting like my 2-year-old. Alrighty, so for snack, I wound up choosing a somewhat juvenile route. So in this glass here, I have 1 cup of the Almond Breeze. It's unsweetened original flavor. I did 2 tablespoons here of the Viva Naturals MCT oil for 14 grams of fat per serving. So that makes me at 28 grams, ooh, bless you, grams of fat. And then I did 1 serving of this Pristine Whey protein powder in the strawberry flavor from Trim Healthy Mama. We love this flavor. This one and the chocolate flavor from Trim Healthy Mama are literally the best protein powders we have tried out to date. This has a total of 9 carbs, with 8 of those being sugar alcohols, so 1 net carb per serving. And it's got 0 fat, 20 grams of protein, and those sugar alcohols are both erythritol and xylitol. So that's what's in my milk glass. And then I got one of these Arla cheese packets out. It is approximately, what is that? It looks like 3/4 of an ounce of Havarti cheese. I buy these in a 24 pack from Sam's Club. It's 12 Gouda and 12 Havarti. So yeah, some protein milk and some cheese for a quick snack. Hey, on my last What I Eat in a Day video, I talked a lot about how I felt as if I was really struggling, especially with lunch. And today I feel like I did much better than I had previously and have previously for the past, I don't know, month, honestly. Gosh, I just feel like so much is going on and everybody is struggling with 100,000 things all at the same time. Excuse me, hiccups. And I'm not any different. I have been struggling a lot with decision fatigue, with just feeling complacent on eating low carb and keto. And I have kind of lost some of my spark that I had whenever I first started this, this adventure. Gosh, what was that? Beginning of 2016. So here we are 4.5 years later, and it's just kind of become rote, old hat, nothing new. And yes, I get excited about some recipes and some things, but it's like the challenge is gone out of doing keto and having to really think through the process or think through what I am doing. I'm not implementing any kind of best practices right now. I'm not really, I don't know. I just feel kind of complacent is honestly the best word that I feel I can come up with right now. So there's that. I currently have some steak thawing out in my kitchen, and I've also got some chicken that I can add to it. The sirloin that I have isn't quite as large as I thought it was, so we'll add in some chicken. We'll do some steak, some peppers, and put a side dish of squash on that meal. And ultimately, I feel like I have just sort of strayed from what I was doing that was helping me to be so successful, and that was food preps and just being hyper vigilant, honestly, with what I was doing. And I feel like I have so much information, and some of that information contradicts itself, and that causes me to just shut down and having decision fatigue. Like, which information do I follow this time? Which advice do I choose to put at the top of my priority list? That kind of stuff. And then I wind up just defaulting to, well, I'm just going to do housework instead. Or, I have a lot of decision fatigue from kind of managing the girls with like getting them something to do, keeping them in order, trying to figure out what thing we can do next. It's just been kind of a lot lately. And then I kind of have something else that's really, really exciting my brain right now. And that is trying to select what we're going to do for our homeschool year this coming fall. Oh, I'm so glad that we're going back to homeschooling. We did a private school with the girls for 5 months, and then they did 2 months of distance learning here at home. So for 7 months, I haven't been able to use my own curriculum with the girls. Well, I guess it's technically been longer because it's already 2 months since they stopped schooling. So I have that on my brain, and I'm letting the things that give me decision fatigue set by the wayside. And then I wind up coming up short with snack options or with lunch options or with, I don't know, anything to just make me feel like, okay, I got this. We'll keep going. We'll keep chugging along. We got this. It's just a lot going on. Alrighty, so this is how dinner has turned out. We have some sauteed peppers and onions. Just used up a bunch of them from our pepper box using my grill pan. And then I also grilled up this top sirloin steak and some chicken. And that's what I have here: the peppers, the chicken, the steak. And then I topped it off with a little bit of plain yogurt I made myself. I make homemade Greek yogurt almost weekly at this point. And I keep some of it plain to use in place of sour cream. And then over here, I've started drinking on this. This is half of a tube of the Zip Fizz. Is this going to focus? Is this going to focus? Maybe not. There it goes. This has 2 net carbs, if I can get it to focus. Golly jeepers, that's so small. Anyway, that is a 2 carb tube, but I only used half, and it still turns out like super vibrant and whatnot. I think I could probably divide it into thirds and still get just as much flavor enjoyment from it. But this one is mine. Everybody else has their plates, so we're gonna go have dinner. All right, dinner has been finished for a little bit now, and I decided to go ahead and French press some coffee. This is decaf, so definitely not gonna jolt me up right now. This has 2 tablespoons of heavy cream, and there it is. Oh my goodness, the girls are a little riled up tonight. So they are working on getting ready for bed. It is 8 o'clock here, and I am almost done with that cup of coffee. If I can remember where I put it down. Found it. So we're almost done with that. That is going to be the end of it for me tonight. I don't know what Jared's going to have as a snack for the evening. He might not have anything either. It might be as simple as that. So that's where I leave you tonight. I really appreciate you watching today. If you like what I eat in a day videos or any kind of keto recipe ideas and random grocery hauls, I would love for you to stick around, subscribe, and stay a while. So I hope to see you in my next video.